Okay, so this is going to be Nclh on March 5th, 2021. So stock was gapping down, kind of hovering under VWAP, looking for a 1 minute open range breakout for a short. So for me here, we get like a little indecision candle under VWAP, not really able to push through it. Going to short this under 30. So that was a short there. I was in at 30, oh 05 or whatever it was. We get a quick move down, 20 cents. Maybe I should have taken it off. It's just gonna be hindsight, obviously. I know out of the open, you're looking for an exaggerated move somewhere. But I also think it's also important to start the day off with a few quick green trades, so you get that momentum going in your favor. So overall, I was looking probably for a little bit bigger, and I ended up getting stopped out as this candle kind of just got bought up all the way through. Basically, got stopped me out, and then it kind of came back down. And maybe I would have taken it off as it came back down, but just overall end up being a losing trade, just managed poorly. Remember, you use the whole entire candle as your stop loss, and then as the candle starts forming, you can choose other things. So, in this scenario here, it goes from the top of this candle closes, and that kind of comes back down again. Then we have a little indecision candle. This candle is going to kind of push up above, 30, 30.17. I'll take it off, right? Kind of sells off, gets bought up. Next candle makes a new high, I'll get out. So it doesn't yet. So, overall, just no reason to really get out. So basically, what happened here then, we have basically, I think it was 2 3 minute candles hovering over the lows of a full red 3 minute candle. And I wanted to take this short. Entry is at, 80s. And what happened here is I took this trade, it just kind of flashed down. So instead of me being able to get in at 87, I got in at, I think, 73. So it basically just went and dropped all the way down. And that really freaked me out. Just, instead of me risking, let's say 85, let's say 15 cents risk, instead of me risking that, I'm there risking 30 cents now. So it's a huge, for me, not a huge stop loss, but it's a way bigger position size than what I really anticipated it being. And now I just lost 15 cents or 10 cents of money. So I basically just took this for a quick profit. But overall, you get in at 87, and you're expecting this to kind of move down, maybe try to get out in the 40s. Um, Pops up. Wow. So you do get the 40s, but maybe you got to be quick, a little bit quicker. So from 80s, 60s, 50s, done. Take your 30 cents, run. Oh, let me see. First one, we lose 30, lose 20, minus 20. We get, I think, 30, 5. Yeah, let's just say 30. So now it kind of popped up, came back down. This is kind of a big, uh, for me, this is a big candle for a great pullback. So if I get a small candle, I'll just risk off that. This was your small little candle, should be shorting, and it hasn't made it that much of a low. It's only a few cents lower. So shorting under 29.50. Now it's especially looking good. Once you can get a great pullback and you have two candles kind of going sideways, your risk is now within those candles. Especially I'm not in the trade, so I'm going to short under 29.50 is basically risking 65, so 15 cents. There's my entry point for a move. Boom, get the move lower. Now you're in the 50s, looking for one more candle, somewhere into the teens, kind of hovering here. Boom, get the little move. So in this scenario here, right, I'm in at 50. If this next candle would have started to push up above these two candles, I'm getting out for a quick uh, little profit there, but we get to move lower like I was anticipating. Now this is going to be, say, 40 cents, or a little bit more. So now we're definitely getting a downtrend here, looking for pullback, a big pullback here. Now, a huge move like this, I don't like these pullbacks going up like that, so a little bit tough. Now, in this scenario, I couldn't. It's such a tight stop loss that you need to take the trades because if I'm wrong, it's not a big deal. But if I'm right, I can go from the 50s to 28. So short under 50s, there's your short. Quick little move lower, pops back up, kind of hovering. That's some stop loss. So maybe if you're quick, you could have taken the 20 cents, right? 48. 10 cents, whatever it was. So, you know, I think the setup also needs to warn how you're gonna trade the setup. So, big pullback, and then this is a big pullback as well. So big move, big pullback, most likely may not come down. So, nonetheless, let's say it's a loser of 15 cents, right? Not a big deal. So now this is a 3 minute pullback in the great pullback on the 3 minute chart, short under 80s. There it is. Kind of looking for like 28. So that's 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute, shorting again under the lows of that candle. There, short there. Now you're in double the share size. Looking for a move, probably taking off right there. Not really liking this price action. Yeah, I'm just gonna pop up. So, you take it from 80s. You're gonna double your share size at 40, so you're in at 60s. Maybe you get out at 50s. Let's say you make 10 cents. Double the share size. So, me looking at this right now, I didn't notice this, but it's marked. So, most likely a great pullback. So, move lower. This is a big move lower into the gray. Short at 2050s, looking for this little low of day. Boom, take it off right there. So from 50 to 40, say, okay, I wasn't really liking that setup. So there's your gray, golf short, um, looking for probably the 80s. There, boom. So here, 30 cents, a good one. Get under, doesn't want to go. Now this is kind of tricky. Been a few candles here, so let's just see what happens. So short on 28, there's your short. Oh, this is a weird one. So I think what happened here was it popped up before it went down, then it got slammed down. So I can see it's not a trade, but nonetheless, from 80s, probably would take this off quickly. Take a few cents. Okay, now it's pulling back hard. Looking for the trend to go back in our favor. There it is. So again, on the 3 minute, came down, probably retested. There's probably a short somewhere. Looking for, there's your gray, shorting under 2740s. Okay, not yet. Okay, that's another great pullback, makes it even tighter. So shorting under 2750s, looking for the low of day over here. There's your short. There it is. Can we get a push? Boom, move lower. So 50s into the 30s, another 20 cents. Oh wow, longest move there. And we're probably gonna be done. Trending higher now. All right, so let's go to 3 minute. Right, so right, that's a little two candles hovering under VWAP about to break the low. There's your short. Spoke about that. Looking for a great pullback. There's your great pullback. You take this short. There's a candle. You short, like I said, double position size. There's your double. And then it didn't want to keep going. That's how you get stopped out right there. But nonetheless, you still added, and you still got a good move from 80s uh, into the 50s. So you're in at 60. Popped up. Like I said, 10 cents. Um, Nice little doji candle. I guess that could have been something. Quick little move there. Great pullback. Doesn't want to work. Now, this is, you think the trend's going up higher again, but then it gets slammed down, reclaims all the moving averages, looking for the retest. There's your retest, so you can short it under that, risking this one 3 minute candle, looking for basically low of day. There's one, there's two, there's your low of day, there's the trade. So maybe that could have been some. That was a pullback. Now, we got here. Doesn't really look like too much of a head and shoulders, but maybe along right there, it's touching the gray. So maybe because you get 1, 2, 3. This is kind of one there, and it's kind of very tight. Let's see, long over the top. There's your boom, big long, take it off. Right, kind of like that. So a little bit of a head and shoulders, little reversal there. Also, we had this little pivot line. It kind of comes to retest that. So have that. So as it's coming up, pushes through. You can definitely tell there's a pivot. Comes back, retest, great pullback, top, long over the top. Nice move back to VWAP. So that's going to be Nclh for March 5th, 2021. In total, there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trades, 6 winners, 2 losers, and then overall made $1.05. That's counting a lot of things. That's not counting this move. That's not counting this move. From here you could take in down to low of day. So a lot of moves to be made. A lot of good accuracy. So that's going to be Nclh on March 5th.